How can Elon Musk earn a record-breaking pay package? What are the results of a new automotive consumer survey? And are you up to speed with the latest residual value trends across Europe? This is the Automotive Update, presented by AutoVista24. I'm Tom Geggus, AutoVista24's editor, here with the latest edition of the Automotive Update. I'm going to take you through the last 7 days of automotive news. In a week full of big headlines, one story has dominated. Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, has gained shareholder approval for a pay package worth $1 trillion. 75% of voters agreed that 400 million additional shares will go to Musk if he can meet certain targets. This includes delivering 20 million vehicles, as well as bringing 1 million self-driving robotaxis into commercial operation. He must also get 10 million subscriptions to Tesla's so-called full self-driving feature and have 1 million robots in operation. The company will also need to earn $400 billion in profit, and finally, Tesla's overall market value must go from $1.5 trillion all the way up to $8.5 trillion. Now, achieving each one of these steps will gain the CEO 1% of stock, meaning that he will still see a reward even if he doesn't meet the larger targets. However, he will not receive a salary under the deal. Musk said that what we are about to embark upon is not merely a new chapter of the future of Tesla, but a whole new book. This week, Boston Consulting Group published the results of a survey conducted across 10 countries with a sample size of 9,000 consumers. Its report, called What Car Buyers Want, a Global Guide for Automotive OEMs, highlighted several major buyer trends. First, buyers are increasingly open to Chinese vehicles. Perhaps unsurprisingly, 85% of respondents in China said they would consider buying a car made in the country. 36% of Brazilian respondents said they would as well. And Europe appeared to be warming to models from China too. Spain, Norway and Germany led the pack, with 19%, 18% and 16% of respondents open to models from the country, respectively. Meanwhile, brand loyalty was also found to be on the downward slope in Europe, with 63% of those surveyed saying they are open to switching brands. However, there was some more loyalty among battery electric vehicle buyers. 71% of respondents already driving an all-electric car said they are planning to stay with the powertrain when looking for their next model. And in terms of actually buying a car, 44% of 18 to 30-year-olds said they are open to buying a car completely online. Felix Stelmacek, the global leader of Boston Consulting Group's automotive and mobility practices and co-author of the report, said, "Disruption is coming from all sides. Consumer priorities are shifting, loyalty is eroding. Chinese brands are challenging incumbents, and battery electric vehicles are steadily gaining ground." He added that the next 5 years will force OEMs to rethink how they build and sell. Brands must earn success by delivering transparency, value, and seamless digital experiences. It is time for a tech update. Horizon, a joint venture between Volkswagen Group's Cariad unit and Horizon Robotics, will develop an in-house chip. These units will process camera and sensor data for advanced driver assistance systems in the carmaker's next generation of cars for China. The chips can be expected within the next 3 to 5 years. Also this week, Polestar confirmed it will integrate Google Maps live lane guidance into its driver display. The technology detects which lane the car is in using Google's advanced AI. This analyses road elements like markings and signage. A rollout across Polestar 4 models in the US and Sweden is planned in the coming months. Elsewhere, XPeng is teaming up with AMAP, an arm of Alibaba, to launch a robotaxi service, Reuters reports. The carmaker is also expecting to launch 3 robotaxi models with a trial operation in 2026. Speaking of robotaxi services, starting next year, Waymo is planning to launch in Detroit, Las Vegas and San Diego. The autonomous driving company also confirmed it has completed an independent third-party safety audit, Specifically, this examined Waymo's safety case program and its remote assistance program, which provides contextual information to its vehicles. A new, smaller car category could be on the horizon in Europe. The European Commission is expected to announce a category between quadricycles and other cars in December, Reuters reports. These quadricycles only weigh a couple of 100 kilograms, so they are far lighter than your average car. The new category would mean small electric vehicles would no longer need as much safety equipment or technology compared to a larger model. But why, I hear you ask? Well, European car makers have been pushing for the creation of this category since Chinese brands have been gaining ground in the region. This week, Autovista24 published the latest edition of the monthly market update. What were the big takeaways? Well, October saw a continuation of this year's major used car market trends in Europe. Austria, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, and the UK all saw residual values fall month on month and year on year. Specifically, values presented as a percentage of new car list price after 36 months and 60,000 kilometres. Switzerland saw the greatest fall compared with October 2024, followed by Italy and Spain. Markets across Europe have seen value retention levels fall consistently in recent years, but this isn't necessarily cause for concern. Residual values became inflated during the COVID-19 pandemic as supply from the new car market dried up. Meanwhile, demand increased as consumers looked to stay mobile. So, with demand high and supply low, residual values climbed. As the market has balanced out in recent years, values have deflated, returning to a more normal level. Our regional experts across many of these markets expect to see values keep falling in the coming years. However, this descent is expected to slow in 2026 and 2027. For a market-by-market breakdown, including absolute, percentage and forecast residual values, as well as other major market indices, just head to Autovista24. There you'll find the monthly market updates interactive dashboard. Head to the show notes for a link. And while you're there, sign up for our email. Just head to our homepage and scroll to the sign up form at the bottom. Check out our YouTube channel as well. There you'll find our What Is Explainer videos, Launchport insights, and webinar recordings. And subscribe to the Autovista24 podcast wherever you listen to us. A big thank you to Autovista24 web editor James Roberts for co-producing this episode. Additional thanks go to Autovista24 special content editor Phil Curry. The music was Better Find a Solution Fast by Richard Ames. Thank you very much for listening to the Autovista24 podcast.